All right, Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. I tried to tell you guys that Trey Songz was popping off at the mouth on this latest Breakfast Club interview, and I told you guys to check it out. And he's just at that point where he doesn't care. He feels like that he has to be himself, but at the same time still conform himself because he was an R&B star. He needed to be the friendly guy that was the romantic guy for the ladies. And he's kind of just at that point where he's like, man, I don't need any friends in the industry. Not like he's not like he's saying he ever needed friends, but it's like, I don't care what the relationship is now. All right. With that being said, all right, Trey Songz was talking about pretty much how people won't want to jack with him in the industry. It was pretty much stemmed from the Game and Meek Mill, right? It pretty much stemmed from the Game and Meek Mill situation. And Trey Songz, like, he's seen Meek and he's seen the Game, and the Game came at him with that rah 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 rah, talking about like he's gonna fight Meek when he see him. And Trey was like, look, when you see Meek, just fight him, get it over with. Y'all talking about all this and that ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that never, y'all, rap beef never comes to that. Hip hop beef never comes to fighting. So all this is just talk. And he's like, I'm sick of it. If y'all ain't gonna bust no moves, we need to go ahead and stop acting like this is gonna ever turn into something. All right. In the midst of that, he said, like, oh boy, August Alsina wanted to fight with me 2 years ago, but it's nothing. And I don't think Trey Songz meant anything negative by it, but I could see why August would take it the wrong way. And to be fair, August, I ain't gonna say he washed out here, because I got respect for his first album, but August not that popping right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That last album didn't do what he expected. I can tell you that. Hopefully he can bounce back from it, but right now, I ain't gonna call him washed, but he definitely could use a couple more hit records on the next project that he puts out. All right. He was like, oh boy, August tried to fight me 2 years ago, but I ain't want to fight him because there wasn't no point to it. All right. I can fight, but I ain't even had no point to really fight him. And August took offense to it and took to his social media account to say, when niggas mention your name in an interview talking about catching fades, but you already offered several fades years ago and will still gladly beat his goofy ass and then be cool later. At Trey Songz, at Breakfast Club, hashtag never talking crazy, is always talking truth. Stretch before you reach next time, nigga, and don't mention my name. Back to the real world where real problems exist. And Trey Songz commented the laughing emojis. Like, you can tell he ain't taking this shit serious, all right? I don't think Trey Songz had any fighting words behind it, but y'all know these R&B niggas sensitive. August Alsina is Chris Brown type sensitive to anything coming his way. And if I forgot kind of the scenario that happened a couple years back, but I remember August Alsina being the one that jumped the gun and overreacted about something. Then they did the I Love This Shit remix, and I think Trey Songz came out and performed it with him for 106 and Party to bring in the new year, and I think all was well. But Trey probably could have kept August out of it because it was something dead at this point. But Trey was like, oh boy wanted to fight me a couple years ago. I ain't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And August was like, why the hell you even mention my name? So, I mean, you can take it for what it's worth, but that is the situation. Trey Songz, August Alsina. They talking about catching their fade. I don't believe there's anything to it. Again, man, I really respect how Trey Songz is moving nowadays. The guy literally moves like a fucking rapper who talks about that life. Trey Songz, if you don't know the history about Trey Songz, he's been about that life before, all right? I don't know if people know that or not. I think people just want to consider him a singer. Trey Songz has really been about that crazy life before, all right? Alfred Teleferro, by the way, both of these guys have so much security. If they don't need to see each other, they don't need to see each other. Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. Thank you for the time, love, support. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.